CBT News, celebrating 10 years of delivering the news and content automotive professionals count on. CBT News, 10 years strong. Subscribe today. Welcome to CBT News with Bridget Fitzpatrick.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to CBT News. I'm Bridget Fitzpatrick. Thank you so much for joining us. Today on Inside Automotive, we're joined by David Kelleher, president of David Auto Group and board member of the Stellantis National Dealer Council. But first, here are today's top stories. Starting off our coverage, drivers are paying more than ever on their financing purchases, according to research published by Edmunds. After car prices hit a record high in November of 2022, the number of customers with monthly payments of $1,000 or more reached an all-time high of 15%, a 5% increase from 2021. In addition to shortages and skyrocketing production costs, inflation and interest rate hikes have placed car buyers at even further disadvantage. Worried that sticker shock will cause demand to crash, experts are urging automakers to plan carefully for 2023 so that potential buyers don't abandon the market just when inventory begins to recover. Up next, General Motors has become America's top vehicle seller once again after losing to Toyota in 2021. Despite high prices and shortages, the automaker managed to deliver nearly 100,000 more cars last year, while the Japanese brand's U.S. sales tanked by 200,000. Asian car companies were hit hardest by global supply chain disruptions, and many were forced to cut production even as dealers begged for more inventory. However, Toyota executives expect to make recoveries in the coming months and may again compete with GM for next year's sales numbers. A judge has dismissed a lawsuit targeting EV automakers Rivian and Lucid brought by Illinois Automobile Dealers Association. The group argued that the state had given a dealership license to the two brands illegally and that only franchised retailers were allowed to sell new cars under state rules. While some states have banned direct sales, in his December ruling, the judge noted that Illinois had yet to enact such a law. The association has yet to confirm they will appeal the ruling in 2023. And last but not least, Sony and Honda unveiled their new electric vehicle prototype at Wednesday's Las Vegas CES 2023 trade show. The collaboration signifies the Japanese tech company's first inclusion in such a project and reveals a surprising change in attitude from Honda, whose leaders have shown little enthusiasm for EVs. The demo highlighted the vehicle's impressive specs, which include a powerful processor from Qualcomm and sensors designed by Sony. The companies expect the full version to be commercially available in 2026. Don't go anywhere. Coming up next is David Kelleher, president of David Auto Group and board member of the Stellantis National Dealer Council. We'll be right back.
Delivering the news dealers count on for 10 years. Subscribe today and join thousands of other automotive professionals. CBT News, 10 years strong.
On today's show, we're discussing the state of automotive today as it relates to dealerships and what can be learned from their tumultuous year. We're joined by David Kelleher, president of David Auto Group, to share his perspective. Check it out.
First and foremost, we'll get the housekeeping out of the way. How does your inventory level look? Have you got any cars on the ground? Has it changed any? Or has Stellantis told you vehicles are going to be rolling in? Or what does that look like?
Yeah, so I think Stellantis dealers as a whole, so I have 204 cars in stock this morning. Generally, time of year, I'd have 750. So
Okay.
that gives you a little bit. Now, keep in mind, 6 months ago, I had 50 in stock to start
Okay.
a month. So
Okay.
it's a little bit better, but I will say this. What we're building inventory of is not the fast-moving stuff. It's good quality stuff, and we're holding our share. Stellantis, you'll see they're struggling in share a little bit, and the biggest reason is because there's such a demand for Wranglers, and they can't get us enough. There's such a demand for Grand Cherokee, and they can't get us enough.
Right.
Wagoneer right now, they're so focused on quality at Stellantis, they're only building 40 Wagoneers a day.
Wow.
Because they need to make sure that every one of them is perfect. They understand they're going to a premium product and they don't want it to. So They're only building 40 a day, so I'm out of Wagoneers right now. So, I have 204 cars, but it's not like those are 204 cars that are going to move in a month.
Sure.
So it's still a little bit selling off the truck, if you will, or selling before the car is even built. So sold orders are still in play heavily. Selling from stuff that's on the way in is happening. And we're still in that position right now. But again, in that world, it's allowing us to hold still a little bit of margin, although the prices have come down for sure.
Okay. And if somebody comes in and wants a vehicle that's in inventory that might have been sitting there a week or 2 weeks or a month or what have you, is there some price negotiation happening now? Is that taking place?
Yeah. There's no doubt about it. Traffic has slowed considerably. And I'll give you an axiom that you'll understand, that we really set it out. So last year, I was third in the Mid-Atlantic Business Center. There's 283 dealers in the Stellantis Mid-Atlantic Business Center. I was third with 213 deliveries.
Okay.
This year, I was third with 117 deliveries.
Oh, wow.
So same position.
Wow.
So that gives you a little bit of a taste of, and all my colleagues that I speak to, I was just at a Pennsylvania Automobile Association weekend, and they're all it's all the same. With the traffic has diminished. Look, the Fed decided to slow things down, and I guess they're good at it because there's no doubt interest rates, the talk of interest rates is affecting us. The talk of inflation is affecting us, but also the truth is it's affecting payments, and that's pushing customers off.
Right.
Higher interest rates mean higher payments.
That's right.
All right, be sure to watch this interview in its entirety right here at cbtnews.com. That wraps up our show for today, but we invite you to join us back here again tomorrow morning for all the latest news and trends impacting the retail automotive industry. And be sure to follow us on TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm Bridget Fitzpatrick. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.
CBT News, your #1 resource for auto industry news and content. Join the #1 most watched newscast in the automotive industry. CBT News, 10 years strong. Subscribe today.